if the changes is like that, we are knowing that this is a which reason. If you do remember, this is a chalicyl end and this is a micropylar end. Micropylar region is present, so this is a micropylar end. If you do remember, student. So what will happen? Zygote will form a dyad structure. You can see here dyad structure is there. This zygote has divided into two division is there. So that is the dyad, and these are the cells with the which is endosperm having reserved food within it, and this reserved food will be consumed by this developing zygote. So this is the dyad structure, we could say, of the zygote. This two division, one will remain at the downside micropylar end and another will move towards upside. Okay. First of all, zygote is formed when the fusion takes place. One cell is formed and which is known as the zygote. So this zygote will divide into two as per the division carries on, mitosis division. So this one will move towards the micropylar region side, this side downside, and another will shift towards upside. So after that we can see only this structure. The student do understand, we are drawing the structure of this one, zygote. Okay, then this appears to be like this. So this is the zygote, developing zygote. Okay, we have drawn only the structure. I have drawn only the structure of this zygote, developing zygote. So we can see here this has been moved from the another direction. Now the cells are being formed. Division is carried on, and finally it is forming the globular embryo. Globular structure is there. This is the developing zygote. This region I have drawn here where the development is taking place. So finally after division it is forming a chain-like structure. One I have told you that moves at the basal side and another towards the upward region. It will get embedded in the endosperm. This will get embedded, मतलब धस जाएगा endosperm में to gain the nutrition. Okay. So what will happen? This division is there and the chain structure is formed. Finally, this region will divide the upward region that is there, that will divide into the globular structure. Students, the name here is, we can say this is the suspensor cell. I am writing here, the name is here, suspensor cell. And this is known as the zygote. This is known as the zygote cell. Zygote cell is there and then the suspensor cell is there. Although this is the structure of zygote, but as per the division we can see chain structure is there. This is the suspensor cell. In the mid we can see these are the term as the suspensor. This is at the bottom. So we can see as a basal cell. This is the basal cell because it is at the base. Okay, finally the embryo. This one, the reason which is dividing and forming a globe-like structure. You can see the upper cell has undergone the division, mitosis division, and it is forming the globular-like structure, globe-like structure. So we are seeing as a globular embryo. Okay, so this is forming the, and we can say this as a pro-embryo because zygote is going to form embryo. So embryo बनने से पहले, before that we can say it as a pro-embryo. So this is a pro-embryo structure. This is pro-embryo and this chain-like structure is there. We can see this as a suspensor cell. And this as a basal cell present at the base, basal cell. Globular structure. Finally, you can see, student, there is a various changes taking place during the formation of the embryo or during the formation of the during the development of the embryo. Okay, so the various changes take place. You can see the globular structure, and further we can see here the heart shape like structure is there. This globular is changing into the heart shape, and various other shapes also do occur. Okay, finally what it is forming? It is forming this type of structure. Cotyledons are formed. This heart shape is therefore because the cotyledons. If you do remember, student, monocot and dicot. Dicot, the seeds which is having two cotyledons, and monocot which is having single cotyledon. Dicotyledon is just like a P is there, which can the seed can divide into two equal halves because it is having two cotyledons. And if we are talking about wheat and rice or maize, that cannot be divided into two equal halves because they do not consist of two cotyledons. They do have only the single cotyledon. Okay, so we can see here this is the seed development of the two cotyledons. We can see two cotyledons here, and finally it is forming. It is having two cotyledons here. We can see that is why it is forming just like a pea seed is there with the two cotyledons. So that type of seed is being formed here. So we can say this is a structure diagrammatic development structure of dicot seed. Okay, dicot seed we can say, or we can say development of zygote into seed or embryo, whatever we can say here. Okay, so in this way, in this manner, the development of zygote takes place, and finally this structure is formed, and with this structure the complete seed is being formed. Within this, ovule turns into a complete seed with the development over this embryo sac take place, and this ovule turns into a complete seed after the formation of this one. Okay. So this region or this embryo is having this region plumule, because if you are sowing a seed, you just think that if you are sowing a seed, two things emerges out. First is the shoot region and another is the root region, which is geotropical, and another is phototrophic. Whence shoot region is towards the sun side and the root region is towards the earth. So geotropical root is there and phototrophic shoot is there. So two regions are here, plumule within the embryo. This is the seed. Seed ke andar, it is inside the seed, embryo is present. Okay. This ovule is going to form the seed along with the development. As soon as this development takes place, this embryo, this is going to form this type of structure, embryo, and at the same time this ovule turns into a hard pod, that is the seed. Okay. So this is a dicot seed. So here the plumule region is here and radical region is there. So plumule give rise to the shoot. When if we will sow the seed on the soil, then what will happen? This plumule will emerge out shoot part, whereas radical will give rise to root part. In this way, a new plant can be obtained. Okay, students, I think the development of zygote into seed, that is clear to you people. Okay, we'll see you in the next block. Students, in the last block we have seen that how this pollination is being carried out. Now this is an event for the post-fertilization event. Okay, student, this is post-fertilization event. Means after pollination. This is the post-fertilization event where the development of zygote takes place, and we are knowing that if the development of zygote is there, definitely that is going to form embryo, and finally the complete ovule will turn over into the seed and the ovary will form fruit. Okay students, so let us see. We have seen this diagram. If you do remember, then this is the diagram of ovule, and ovule, inside the ovule embryo sac was there where all the development takes place, and it forms the 7-celled structure, 7-celled 8-nucleate structure where the pollination has carried out. So we can see that the egg cell has turned into zygote and central cell has turned into endosperm. Now let us see what happens to this zygote. We are knowing that as soon as the pollination takes place or the fusion or syngamy takes place, the zygote starts division mitotically, mitosis division or equational division starts and forms group of cells. Single cell will divide into two cells into 4, and in this way they are forming a group of cell which will form tissue. Then further the division is taking place. You are doing very well. Okay. So this one you can see LS of fertilized ovule is there. This is the structure of ovule. Embryo sac is there as per I have explained you. Now this is the structure where the changes is going to happen, or it is going to turn into a embryo. Okay, or zygote. So here the zygote single cell was there.